Representative Todd Akin, who's running for the Senate. He's Senate nominee in the state of Missouri. This is what he had to say this weekend about rape.
From what I understand from doctors, that's really rare. If it's a legitimate rape, the female body has ways to try to shut that whole thing down. But let's assume that maybe that didn't work or something.
Let's assume that might not have worked, okay? So this, where he's talking about the female body shutting down, probably has shut down his candidacy. He has not withdrawn yet. He has till 5 o'clock tomorrow to withdraw. What was he thinking?
At what time, really, how close to 5 do you think it'll be before he withdraws? There's no way he can continue up.
Yeah, I thought he would withdraw tonight, but I'm guessing we'll wake up to a statement tomorrow.
This is the biggest. It's a sitter. It's one of those pitches that the opposition can savage you with, can just crush.
Yeah.
But it's offensive in the extreme. I don't even know where to begin with the actual remark. But.
Right. Well, you'll be shocked to know, you'll all be shocked to know, that there are people, of course, who support this. You'll be shocked to know that the president hit back pretty hard on it for him. You'll be shocked to know that Mitt Romney, well, you won't be shocked to know that Mitt Romney blew it, because this is such an opportunity for him, and he had these really soft words. This is the first response that Romney gave to these really sort of incendiary words. Governor Romney and Representative Ryan disagree with Mr. Akin's statement. Wow, does that hit hard? Wow.
That's the decisiveness you can expect from a Romney minister.
You know what I'm saying, though? I mean, guys, he should have come out and said, this guy's got to leave the race. This is not what the Republican Party's about. Be decisive, be forceful. I mean, Lucas, he didn't do anything.
Well, I don't think that he ever does much of anything that's decisive and forceful.
Right.
So in a certain sense, I think that he's representative of a faction of the Republican Party that seems to be kind of scared of the base and of the Tea Party. And in some ways, this seems like a very kind of inline reaction with that perspective, that even though it's crazy, it's batshit crazy, he still doesn't want to get on the wrong side of those folks. And while I think, he could have made a bit of a distinction by coming out and for the good of the country,
yeah,
to really say this kind of stuff is unacceptable, ultimately I don't see this swinging a lot of voters, because people that are already opposed to Barack Obama are never going to go, oh, well, Mitt Romney did not come out strong enough against this.
Right, but it will in Missouri. Missouri is a swing state. It polled where Akin was ahead of Claire McCaskill, against whom he is running in Missouri. He polled 11 points ahead of her. In the same poll, Mitt Romney was only 1 point ahead of Barack Obama. So this is a swing state for him, if you believe that poll. The only reason I believe it, because I think Missouri is definitely a Republican state, the only reason I believe it is that there was such a disparity there that maybe this was a serious poll. So here's the thing. Barack Obama isn't forceful or decisive either. So we're dealing with apples and apples to a certain extent. But this isn't something where you can sort of calculate, will this be okay, will it be okay? But all he has to do is say, this guy shouldn't run. We need the Senate. And then the Republicans fall in line. All he has to do is say, he shouldn't run. Drop out of the race. We need to win the Senate. We need to be Claire McCaskill. Other Republicans, though, are saying that there should be action. Here's Sean Spicer, a Republican, a spokesperson for the Republican National Committee.
He admits that he made a mistake, that he used inappropriate language. I think we can all agree it was reprehensible. It was, I mean, just biologically stupid. So he's come out and said that. Governor Romney and Congressman Ryan came out forcefully saying that they disagree with it. And I think we're going to keep talking about the issues that I think are important to the American people.
Yeah, but does Paul Ryan disagree with this? I mean, as a congressman, what did he do? He voted for every kind of restrictive abortion law you could have. He's voted against the Lilly Ledbetter Act, equal pay for the same work. He's voted to have Planned Parenthood shut down. He's voted to say that in vitro fertilization is criminal because in the process it gets rid of fertilized eggs. So is it that far, guys, from their platform?
No, not at all. And Paul Ryan actually co-sponsored a personhood amendment, which says that life begins at conception. The whole idea of this being pro-life is you're obsessing over this one little function of life, right, while making life miserable on the other 90%, the other end of it.
I was going to ask you, how much do you think this will influence the election? I mean, as far as the vote of women in this country.
Listen, I think that my take on it is that it will influence the election in Missouri. I think it will influence the election in that there is a huge gender divide between these two candidates right now. And what Romney's trying to do, he can't close that. There's not enough time to close it completely. He's trying to, winnow away at it and get some of them onto his side, especially independent women. That is not going to happen with a reaction to what's happening here. Had he been more forthright, that doesn't mean he was going to be elected president. But if you can't be in the right place when you're offered an opportunity on an issue, then you blow it as a candidate. And I think this is going to be looked at as one of the times when Romney blew it.